And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And now, a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Well, the Celtics have their two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Their names are similar, and sometimes people get confused. Brown said, Coach Brad Stevens does it a lot. He draws up the play and says Jaylen, but puts JT on the clipboard. We look at each other like, all right, bro, one of us is going to get the bucket. It doesn't even matter. Kevin, back to you.
Both capable, D.A. Thank you. These Christmas Day games in the NBA have become a cherished tradition. Greg, how tough is it, you think, for the players to miss this special time with their family?
Listen, no one wants to be away at Christmas, but you got to be a little flexible. And I always used to say that the best part about it is if you're playing on Christmas Day, that means you're on a pretty good team. You're going to be playing for something. And, hey, look, as long as the kids get their presents, they don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late.
Don't speak for yourself. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The front court spots filled by Harris and Durant. Irving and Dinwiddie share backcourt duties. And it's Jordan in at the 5. And for Boston. And the forward spots are Brown and Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Teague. And it's Tice in at the 5, home in the paint. Now, here is Irving. Jordan, and he uses the glass on the layup.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate. Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Tice sets a screen for Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
For Boston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. It's Smart with the drive. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And that one falls for Smart.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side. Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Now, here's Teague. Pass to Brown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
One shot.
And that one misses. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Tice with a screen on Irving. Teague for three. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Now here's Durant. His last outing we saw him pour in 22.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Harris. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
And the first one drops. So Boston ends up going with a new group, and a new group in for the Nets. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Prince is checked in for Harris. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Irving. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. 1:43 left to play in the first. Now Green. Now here's Edwards. Now the dish to Thompson. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist from Edwards.
Well, this is Tristan Thompson's comfort zone. Inside, yes, sir.
And there's the pass to Dinwiddie. With the drive. Thompson with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Green. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie, and he banks in the layup.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Here's Ogilvy. Nothing on the scoreboard for him. Green, no luck. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. They trail by 1. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Allen kicks to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Prince with Green on Edwards. 3-pointer, LeVert. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Ogilvy. At the end of 1, a closely contested game. Celtics lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. Guard spots filled by Irving and LeVert. In the post, it's Durant and Allen. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt, has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Now here's Teague. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
Well, the ability to stretch the defense from distance. Jeff Teague has it. He squares it up and releases quickly.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Here's KD. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. And then Durant with the dunk.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
5 on the clock. Teague for 3. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Here's Williams following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Teague for the 3. Allen with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. LeVert the pass to KD. Driving to the basket. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Durant's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And checking out some numbers for Dinwiddie. Good season for him last year. He's averaged 20 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Prince dishes to Dinwiddie. 3-pointer. Traps in the tray. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Edwards. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Brooklyn with the ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Dinwiddie against Edwards. Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. And that one is good. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Tice. To the wing right side. Here's Green. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Brooklyn.
Harris with it. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
When you drive to the cup, you do it with a purpose, and Joe Harris mixing up his attack right there.
And here's Edwards to the right side. Here's Tice. Lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Katie. It looks like you guys were able to build as the half went along. What happened out there?
Well, we stayed with our defense. I think we were a little lazy to end that first quarter. We just came out and made them shoot tough shots, rebound the basketball, and get some easy points.
Certainly showed in the second quarter. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Well, a lot of redemption stories for the stars on Brooklyn. They all came here with something to prove. Who has the most to prove on the Nets?
It's got to be Kyrie Irving. I mean, he won it out of Cleveland and Boston, and now this is his show. So I would think internally, not even externally, hearing the critics, but internally, I'd probably say, man, this is where I want to get it done.
And some might say Durant, but listen, he's already proven he's don't forget about DeAndre Jordan. He's a third option. Now he needs to play like a third option.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nets leading by 3. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. Tatum and Tice, the pair inside. And it's Teague and the Axes in the game for the Celtics. Here's KD. Goes up again, and Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Brooklyn.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Tatum finds Smart. Down low, stolen by Durant. Irving looking for an opening. Misses the 3.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball. And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And here's Tatum for 3. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 8 points.
Pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot is important. Jason Tatum on point.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Thompson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now here's LeVert. The kick out to Irving. Allen, a screen on Tatum. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Nets. So it's the Celtics now. Smart passes to Thompson. He kicks it to Teague. Takes it inside.
Boy, Jeff Teague is so used to, at this point in his career, taking a pounding on the drive. This is one tough guard.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, there's so much value in how Jeff Teague runs an offense. He's got great speed. He plays hard on both ends of the floor. I think any organization would be lucky to have this guy.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
LeVert the pass to Allen. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Irving. Count that one. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving? One of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Now here's Teague. He's got 5. Pass to Tatum.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Now the pass to LeVert. He feeds it to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, that's thanks to Karis LeVert's court vision, making the right plays in pick-and-roll action.
T kicks to Williams. Thompson outside. Passes it to Brown. Teague for 3. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Brown with the 3. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 5 now.
I tell you, what an improvement for Jaylen Brown on the offensive end, both in recognition and execution. Hit that pull-up jumper, sir.
The 3 from KD. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Yep, it counts. Now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Outside Irving. The long distance three is buried. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Brooklyn ahead, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving and Dinwiddie share backcourt duty. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Launches a 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Green with a screen on Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Kicks to Williams. Pass to Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Smart. The 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris outside. On the wing, Irving. Edwards defending. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
You know this. Kyrie Irving, when he has the hot hand, is lethal. On a night-by-night basis, he is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Now here's Smart. And the pass to Tice. Tatum with it. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Nets leading by 4. Passes it to Dinwiddie. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys. Just as much in this half as the first.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Getting valuable points down low there.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Boston. Green, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Teague in for Edwards. And the Nets making a change here as well. Prince is checked in. And he sinks the 2nd.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten them all, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Tatum. Tice sets a screen for Tatum. And stolen by Jordan. On its way from Irving for 2. And right through it goes. Irving's got 12 points here in the 2nd half.
Listen, the defense of DeAndre Jordan pays dividends all over the floor. Whether it's a block, a steal, he gets the break started. This guy's such an impact defender.
Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Durant's checked in for Taurean Prince. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Brooklyn leading by 7. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Driving in. Tice trying to break free. And the basket is good.
So this is right in Tatum's wheelhouse. That mid-range is his comfort zone.
Irving passes to KD. His three-pointers off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. It's deflected. Out to Harris. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now just a 3-point Nets lead.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Irving with the bounce pass. Durant finds Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Yes!
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Durant against Tatum. High post try. That shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Tice. It drops. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
.27 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Durant. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Jordan with a screen on Tatum. Tries again. Oh, missed it.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
shooting 2.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Now, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Got it up in time. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. With DeAndre Jordan, and this is the kind of win you would expect from your team against a sub-500 team. So what made the difference tonight?
I think it was our mindset coming out. We hit a tough little patch there. We knew with teams that we have the ability of beating, just try to come out and just hit them early and just keep stepping on them.
They are flat as a pancake, DeAndre, after the performance tonight. Thanks. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.